Hey, I got something to mail you out, man. You just freaking out here. You never smoked no shit like that before. Take these. What? Take these. Hey, don't take those, man. I almost gave you the wrong shit, man.
Hey, man, I already took them, man.
Hey, what do you mean? Wow, man.
Hey, what was that shit, man?
You just take the most acid I've ever seen anybody eat in my life.
Why my music stop? Yeah, there it is. How's everyone doing tonight? Where is it? Be right back. Sorry, I'm dealing with shit right now. How you doing, Funky? Just like that. There we go. Boom. Alright. How's everyone doing? So, today we are doing the tobaccos, my favorites. Um, Honestly, you know, it, it is pretty much simplified down to what, two, maybe three, no, three companies essentially. We can immediately eliminate like Flavor West and Mullenberry and stuff like that. Um, Stuff like Sticks Mix. Like, I don't hate Sticks Mix. I like it. Its potency doesn't really, uh, you know, excite me. In a second, I will have to head out because my daughter forgot something. I'll play music in the meantime when that happens. Um, real quick, just get into shameless promotion. Um, so next week, if all is straight, we will do the cakes episode. Uh, if Linda still, is working out her stuff, I will put all the new episodes, and it will be something different. Uh, can't remember what was voted on, but it'll be one of those. And then next week, for TMA, we're gonna do the Kinks, as well as, if you didn't hear. Here's that new episode, The Monkey's Vision, where they are going to do kind of the tester. If you didn't see last Wednesday, we talked about a new show after TMA ends on what they're going to do. Essentially, keep it simple. They're going to let AI design kind of like a picture, and then they try to develop it to keep it as simple as possible. It is going to be intricate and a great challenge for everyone to do. And the best thing about it is there's really no way to be wrong. It's up for interpretation. If you wanted to learn more about that, because Sam and Linda are the masterminds behind it, I am just carelessly riding this roller coaster with no eyesight. If you wanted to check it out, the episode is right here. And yeah, Sam and Linda go into detail behind it, I also showcase what AI is good. I don't know if you guys have seen Bigfoot blogs and all that. Anyways, let me get the music ready for when they get back. They should be back here soon, you would think. But yeah, don't forget to go to our Facebook, which is in the pinned comment. You can be our 100th follower. One of the bots keep leaving. It's how it goes. But yeah, you can go and follow us, and you'll get all the updates. All the sweet things. And then here telling you, basically 99% of the time it's me saying I'm going live, or hey, I'm gonna be late. As well as there is Denoted Patreon if you'd like to support me in more ways, as well as the somewhat active Discord. That's also in the pinned comment as well. Clear. That's pretty much it. I forgot one more thing. If you want, for the May mix along, it's gonna be what is it again? Toffee something. So feel free to participate in that. It is essentially a giveaway, not a competition or whatever you want to call it, but you have the chance to get a gift card. Nothing wrong with getting a gift card. They're all right here. If you need to, pause the video, you can take a look. But 25 to noms or 25 to bull. Yeah, I think that's it. So we're gonna try the best to kind of go through all that we got. Maybe at the end I'll try and do a top 10, top 5, something like that. First and foremost, we got to find, there we go, we got the list. Well, let's see if I can find the actual one. It doesn't go back yet. There we go. Show more. Keep going, baby. Keep going. Yeah, it's around this time. Around the Christmas. Maybe I edit it, and then that's what said it. It doesn't matter. This is good enough. All right. So here we can make a top. That's not how you count. That's not it either. I could make it smaller, couldn't I? 7, 8. All right, that's good enough. And just kind of give a ballpark. So I mean, let's be honest. Everyone's gonna tell you Favora, okay, and I don't blame them. Okay, why is my? What are you doing, buddy? It looks like my mouth is not matching correctly the words that are coming out of my mouth. Anyways, everyone's gonna tell you Favora. They're not wrong, okay? But it's not only Favora. We'll make a poll. Favorite brand for tobaccos. Now, depending upon how many, I almost said Falcon. What the heck? People are here. Most people are gonna say, Favora. What is it called? Flavor Rica. Then there's also FE/Jungle Flavors, whatever. Sticks. And that's the big four. And as you're going to see through this poll, I'm just going to guess that at least one person will vote for Inawera or FE. Maybe not, because there's only 5 people watching. I mean, let's face it, this is a very niche crowd within a niche crowd. But Favora is the best one, yeah. But I think Inawera and FE do fantastic jobs. I think if you want a sweeter tobacco, FE is where it's at. I think if you want more of like a sweeter tobacco, would be FE. A more natural, authentic tobacco, it would be Favora and Inawera. Inawera kind of does both because they also have the 555. Favora kind of has the mild tobacco, so they do have sweeter renditions on both ends, but they tend to follow a very straight, authentic line. And then there's Sticks, which is just, I mean, we're talking bougie, you know what I mean? Like, Sticks got everything, got the dictionary out, and they know all of it. That being said, you utilize those brands for what you're looking for. A lot of times you don't need a lot of Favora to get where you're going. It's perfect, got it done. You get what I'm saying? But FEs and Inawares are typically better in desserts and stuff like that, so it varies on kind of what you're looking for. So I mean, there's let's just go through Favora. Should we start off with the best just to kind of go through it? I think we should, just to get, a good range out of here. Can we just have, all right, the Y is these ones here. All right, so there is some in here that are not necessarily correct, but this is their tobacco one. All right. What's on the second page? So right off the top, I see 2 that I absolutely love. So vanilla tobacco, fantastic. Probably the best combination of vanilla tobacco you can get. There is, the for pipe series and stuff like that. But if you want the authentic one, vanilla tobacco is here, and it's fantastic. I absolutely love this one. I do like better. Now, I know a lot of people are going to like the vanilla, right? But I really love the grassy nature of Virginia. Now, I know you're like, ew, the grassy nature, but that's essentially what I get from Virginia. And the one thing that I like about this grassy taste that I get from Favor is, yay, whatever, grassy, but it really gives me that kind of, I don't want to say pack of cigarettes, but it just smells like a pack. You know what I mean? Like just the guts per se. And I don't know. I just really like that. Everything else kind of feels like, lavish, kind of like a wine finish, wine. What do they call it? Connoisseur? No, aficionado, whatever. I'm not like that whatsoever, but this one just does a really good job of getting that authentic kind of grassy tobacco kind of note that I look for. I love it. Would I put that? I mean, for now, we'll put it at the bottom. I tend to use this one on a regular. It's one of my favorite. Now let's see. Oh, well, let me play music and I'll be right back while I handle this.
Zigzag, 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 Well, here, hey, mouse. Hey, I got something to mail you out, man. You just freaking out here. You never smoked no shit like that before. Take these. What? Take these.
Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah. Anyways, boo boo boo. Sorry about that. Daughter forgot her thing. So I had to run it out to her. Anyways. So we were talking about Virginia, so I would probably put that around the 8. Not too bad. Let's see. I mean, sweet and smoky. I don't use it enough, but it is definitely one of my favorites. You know, sweet and smoky, I think I gotta put in top 5, top 3. For now, we'll put it here. And smoky. Sweet and smoky tobacco. It's just a really good flavor that incorporates a mild sweetness with a really delicious kind of smoky pipe tobacco behind it. It's not overly sweet. Don't think RY4 or fucking something like that, you know? But it's just a simple, sweet, mellow. Yeah, that's a good way. Mellow, relaxing kind of tobacco. Now, to the novice, I'm not, I don't think it's gonna be like, oh my god, this is amazing, top tier, oh my god, life changing, But for someone that likes tobaccos, it's really good. It has the perfect amount of sweetness to kind of start off with, and you can kind of add to it, or just kind of keep it where it is. Like I said, look at that. I wonder who voted for Sticks. So yeah, I would put that probably 3rd. Now it's where it gets kind of hard. You got Cavendish, that's amazing. Native, I like. I think, RY4 is good too. I think I would go mild. Mild, I think I like mild better than sweet and smoky. So I guess for now we'll put it mild here. Mild, I mean, mild to me is kind of like you took like some like 555 or Soho or any of those very sweet dessert forward kind of tobaccos. To me, it's like the better version. You know what I mean? Like the name brand and everything else is the off brand. It is so good, and you don't need too much. 0.5 to 1 to 2 is where I typically use it. And you're right, Z. Most of these you really only use at additive levels, and sweet and smoky is good at just kind of adding like realness. Let me put some real in this recipe. Mild, I just love it. To me, it's kind of like a better RY4. It's like RY4 plus tobacco, which I know doesn't make sense, but it's like a legit RY4 with the legit authentic tobacco in it. The tobacco in it is kind of like a pipe. If I were to relate it to anything, maybe like a mild Cavendish kind of thing, but it's just kind of pipe tobacco, kind of like a whole bunch of, I don't want to say swag or whatever, but just kind of like a blend. There's words that go well. That one would probably be 3. I really like Native. So everyone would say Cavendish, Connecticut Shade, a lot of people like Kentucky Blend. These are all good. Would I put them in my top 8? Maybe we should try to make it a 10. Doesn't fit, but what if I zoom out a little bit here? Bring it down. There we go. Um, bring it out. Yes, 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 yes. Get you bigger. I know. Will you fucking do what I want? I don't know why this is always. There we go. Get big. Get big, homie. Get over here. Get up. There we go. Now we got the 10. Zoom in a little bit so you can see. How does that look? Decent. 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 What is going on over here? Alright, good. Alright. Anyway, so let's see. Where would I mean, there's Red Burley. I want to legit make a top 10. So we're going to do this together. You know, native, it's between native and Cavendish and Red Burley. For now, I'm going to hold off. We're going to go over to here and we're going to check out what we got over here because I know there's going to be something. By the way, I don't think I'm going to include. You know what? Yeah, I'm not. I'm not going to include RY4s or like Soho or another one that I forgot. 555. I'm not going to include. Maybe 555 because it does have. You know, it's like an RY1 or whatever. Fucking pollen, bro. I hate this pollen. Pissing me off. Let's see. It's just all. I feel like, let's do pipe. I think, yeah, just in general, let's put for pipe series, I want to put it at 5 because I love it, but logically, since it is essentially additives, essentially sweeteners, essentially colors, let's put Inawera. First off, let's my OCD is going to get pissed off. Let's put Inawera, the entire for pipe series. And the reason why I think the entire thing, is to be mentioned is because it is, I think, as solid as Favora's lineup is, tobacco lineup, I think this lineup is just as good. Now, I know not everyone likes the red, the Captain, the golds. Black cherry black cherry for pipe is probably my favorite cherry flavor ever. Dark black, vanilla, gold, all amazing. Red, decent. I think the only one I didn't like was Captain Jack. Or maybe the only one I couldn't get was Captain Jack. But essentially, you can't go wrong. Vanilla is significantly the best one. Don't sleep on dark or black as well. And the black cherry overall might be like my favorite unique one. If I were to pick one, I'm of course going vanilla for pipe. It's just absolutely amazing. All these have a good, perfect amount of like smoke and ash to them without being redundant or kind of excessive. Let's make it easier on me. Now, I thought about this. I was like, I had plenty of time to make, kind of a list that is, oh, can't we do this? Or no? browse flavors. Nope, they don't let us do that. I wonder why. Because it says tobacco. But the reason why I like doing this live is a lot of time, like, don't get me wrong, I love the strongly edited kind of like developed style where it's kind of like a skim through podcast. I absolutely love that. But then I also like Wayne's casually edited kind of somewhat raw, somewhat not kind of versions, like cut but not, extreme, with like editing and like like memes and gifs popping up. You get what I'm saying? So I like the rawness as well as the showing you through my thinking process on why I would rank them where I rank them. Naturally going over flavors. Like if it is your favorite, you wouldn't forget it. You get what I'm saying? Like if you had 10 kids, are you gonna forget one? No. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it's just more natural. I feel like it also showcases why I went with what I went with. FE, automatically my heart wants to say Blackfire, Kong, whatever it's called. I think that flavor's gone. D Hill is good whenever he sends it back to me, Sam. Where are you? I'm just gonna copy. I ain't gonna try and spell that. I would put this right here. Now, Hang Tashan. Either way, I'm saying that wrong. Let me highlight it for you so you can see what I'm talking. Well, we can just go here. Is a variant of Blackfire, aromatic and smoky. Hang Tashan offers a classic wood taste. Sure, if you guys, it is a smoky, ashy, woody flavor. Pipe tobacco. This whatever is Blackfire in general. This is the best one because it takes the level of ashy and like smokiness and balances it perfect between the actual tobacco. Now you're not gonna get like like a Black and Mild or a cigar or anything like that. It's just kind of a blend. It's just kind of mush. You know what I mean? Pipe tobacco-esque. I really like it. It's really good at adding that smoky kind of flavor that you would want. The wood taste that they mention here is so unnoticeable that I didn't really notice it until they mention it. I mean, it's there, but it's kind of lost within the tobacco, like you would think, because essentially they're kind of the same thing, at least when you smoke them. That's in there. Now, the one, maybe I was wrong. Maybe the blended one is gone. Blended leaf. I don't think it was blended. Yeah, it was blended tobacco. So, blended tobacco. I can't remember if I tested it against blended leaf. Was this the one that I tested it against and it was the same? I think that was Virginia that I tested the same. For the Virginia flu versus the Golden Virginia, if I remember correctly. Now, I'm just going to assume this is the same thing. Especially with the reviews out of it. Let's read them. I mix it with a little I4, a little graham cracker, like guys, really good earthy blend with a slight sweet finish. A little goes a long way. That sounds kind of similar to blended tobacco. Blended tobacco, yeah, 1 to 2 is all you need. This essentially is Favora mild tobacco. And what I mean by essentially is kind of like a brother, cousin, something like that. Like it's in the family. You get what I'm saying? It's banging someone. Which is hopefully not related to that one. So we're gonna put that up there. Luckily I can spell this one, so let's put this This is, I almost want to say it's as good as Flora mild tobacco. It's just not as sweet. So I'm gonna take the sweet and smoky. I'm gonna piss people off, unfortunately, and put it here. And I'm gonna put FE for now. Right here. Tobacco? Question mark? Or leaf? Question mark? Because I don't really know if they, whatever. You get what I'm saying. They might have rebranded it. I think it's the same, but I know I tested the Golden Virginia versus their old Virginia Flu, and it tasted basically the same to me. Slight differences in the newer version to make it better. More sweetness, more depth, more body, giggity. So I'm assuming this might be the same thing. Why they would change it to leaf? Maybe to get around certain things, if you know what I mean. That's the only thing I could think of. But this flavor, specifically that I got from this website, was amazing. So I'm assuming it's the same. Let's go back because there is a ton of FE that is good, but do it belong? 555 is like a less sweet version of Inaweras. It's decent, not too bad. Benson, I've never tried. Black Mild is decent, but it doesn't taste like it to me. Never had the Plus. Never had the Burley, if I remember correctly. Captain, I have. Don't remember. Cherry Cigar is good. Cigar is good. Cohiba, I think I had that one. D Hill is good. Desert Ship. I'm not a big fan of all desert ships. French Pipe, don't remember. I'm willing to bet that's the worst out of all the pipes. The ones named pipe. Golden Leaf, good. Golden Virginia. Now I like Golden Virginia. I might have to cheat and just add it with Favora because I do like it better than Favora in certain instances. We're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. And FE. Virginia's. Virginia. That looks funny. I think that's the right way to spell it, or not to spell it, but the English. Now, the reason why I would tie it, now, if you put a gun to my head, don't do that. Metaphorically, if you did this, there we go. Covered my butt there. Metaphorically, if you did, then you gotta pick one. I probably go FE because it's more halfway towards the sweet type. You know what I mean? It's halfway towards what generally you're going to use it for, which is like a sweet dessert tobacco kind of thing. That's where I think Virginias excel. I don't really think they do well in the authentic kind of realm. I prefer Virginia Flus. Adding this to the regular is really cool. So adding Favora and FE together kind of it takes the best of both worlds from both of them. Now, the same reason you would use FE in desserts, Favora's is a lot better with authentic kind of, if you want a natural kind of note in there. When you combine them, though, it takes the unnatural-esque of FE and adds that natural-esque of Favora to it. And then the unsweetened Favora gets sweetened by the flu or the golden. And, there's several renditions of FE's golden or Virginia's. They're all good. So I think they're both equal because they're both good in their own way. And then when you combine them, they both make each other better. So why not? We'll put them at 8. That way we can add more on the top 10 because the top 10 is kind of hard, honestly. Cohiba sounded familiar. If I'm correct and I remember correctly, a Cohiba is like a South American cigar or like I think from Cuba. But don't quote me on that. I can't remember if I have it. I remember there was a Cohiba in some, but I think it was in a Sticks mix. Yeah. Let's see. Let's go back. Import I never tried. K&T, I like it. I wouldn't put it in my top 10. Mile 7 I haven't tried as well. I think that's it. MLB, haven't tried that. Parlay, haven't tried that. You see what I'm saying? They have an endless amount. RY4, RY8. I've tried them. I want, like I said, I'm not putting an RY4 in here would be stupid. I would change it. My favorite RY4s. No. RY4s are just too far away. Tamarind. Taro. Tobacco additives and aromatic and Turkish. I don't like Turkish. Let's just get that out of the way. And no, I don't like it. There's the Virginia, there's a Golden Virginia, there's a Virginia, and then there's a discontinued Virginia Flu. And then there's Winston Churchill. Don Hill and Winston Churchill are both ones that Sam has now. I loved both of them. Would I put them in the top 10? I don't know. The Don Hill was pretty damn good if I remember correctly. Let's see. So now, Inawera. Tobacco. Inawera. Tobacco flavors. Let's try to see Inawera. No, give me. When was this updated? 2020. Close enough to me. Alright, here we go. See all that? So this is a good amount of them. There shouldn't be drastic amount of new ones. 5 gold, we talk about that already. You see what I'm saying? Like what they are. 7 leaves, absolute Cuban cigar. AM4A, there we go. AM4A. AM4A, a classic pipe tobacco with perfectly braided hints of vanilla and coffee. AM4A is after pipe tobacco or a brand. And it is a delicious, more than sweet. It's got a little bit of smokiness to it. Favor is going down again. I think I'll put that 5. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do it. I think it's gonna be 2. I mean 3, sorry. Sorry. AM4A. All right. Yeah. So I like it because it's sweet. It's got the authenticity to it behind it. It has a good smokiness to it as well. Nothing too wrong with it. Now I know a lot of people don't like it as much as I do. That being said, I use it a lot. And every time I've used it, things have happened. And those things were okay or better. Now, the reason why I put it above blended is a little bit kind of RY4-esque. And whereas AM4A's got more authentic vibe behind it, and I think it's a better bridge additive or bass. I think it's a little bit more versatile, whereas FE is more FE and Favora's these whoa. FE and Favora's these two, um, I think are more additive friendly, whereas these are more additive or bass friendly. Um, you know. All right. Let's see. Burley cigars. They do have decent cigars. Pipe Max Blend, RY in the red sunlight. Mm-hmm. Don Vito. Gentleman. Not really feeling anything should be. And what? Strawberry. It makes a strawberry flavor with tobacco. Sign me up. Sunset, Virginia. I think that's the one I liked. One of the Virginias from Anywhere I liked a lot, and then the others I didn't hate. That being said, would I put it in the top 10? No. I don't think. I think D and B might be around there, might possibly. But I think where they shine is the For Pipe series, 555, Gold de Cac, stuff like that. None of these are going to be up there for me, I would say. So let's go do a separate. You said I love SF. Do you mean single flavor testing? I get great ideas on how to use it, but my ideas always fall short. Yeah, here's the thing, man. So what? So like when I single flavor test, I don't go like, oh my god, this has to go in a pineapple coconut cheesecake with watermelon rainbow delights on top with a whipped cream and a dollop of cinnamon sugar. No, I go with the single flavor test, right? And I immediately think of one, maybe two flavors I'm like, that would be really good with. Very simple. Just to see how they play with other flavors. Oh, well, this flavor was a little bit more of a bully in this instance. Okay. So now you're like, well, maybe I need more percentage for my original flavor that I'm trying for the first time. Maybe the original flavor that I tried was more of a bully than I thought, so bring it down. So just go with a duo or a trio and see how it does there, and then kind of you keep going exploring. But don't have just a giant goal right off the jump because you don't need it. You know what I mean? Like it's not the end of the world if you don't accomplish something that you wanted. Just make sure you accomplish something good. Does that make sense? Like just make sure it's viable. Which honestly, as long as you're not like I'm a snob. Like don't get me wrong, I am like trying commercials. So just don't be too harsh. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, you saved like $15. You know what I mean? That's how I view it. And at the end of the day, it's better than 99% that's out there commercially. Sorry, not sorry. Let's do tobacco. Let's see, can I find anything that deserves a top 10 mention? I mean, the problem problem is you can't find this flavor. I don't think so. I keep getting stupid stuff. Flavor. Alright. Is it anywhere? Wait. There, yeah. Distinctive coconut spices. Yeah. So, I'm glad you can kind of find it. Obviously, it's going to be up north in Canada more. If you can find this, I know I said I want to include 555. This is like a coconut RY4, but it has like a authentic. I think SC. I think it was FE. I don't know. 50 wouldn't allow, but it's whatever. It's one of those. It's hard to find, anyways. Now the reason why I include it is because of the authentic notes. That to me is kind of like in between pipe and cigar, kind of like a combination of both. I made a pina colada RY4 kind of thing out of it, but it just reminds you of like being on a beach. I don't know how to explain it. It's not like the perfect kind of flavor. Like, don't give me, can I get this thing out of the way? Thank you. I think I gotta move. Stop it. I think I gotta move it down. I don't know if I can jump the gun just yet and say it's number one, but for now it's number one. Just for the simple fact, it's a cheat code flavor. I think it's ridiculous. The coconut in it is not, I don't think candy as much as like in a drink. So Google can explain it better, but essentially, how does I think the bigger the number, the sweeter, if I'm correct. The number system work in RY4. I think it's the higher it goes, the more. The 4 indicates that it was fourth iteration of recipe developed by the Chinese user Ruan. The numerous used by creators that denote its place in their developed process. It doesn't refer to a complex method, but rather a simple RY8, RY2. I think the longer it goes, the sweeter. Is the refined version with the focus on enhanced sweetness and smoothness. There you go. Earlier potential, well, yeah. So essentially, that's kind of what it is. Is you start out at RY, and the more you do it, the more smoother and sweeter it gets. So the thing is, the RY2s and the RY8s, there's only like 2 companies that make them. And at the end of the day, it's not kind of what I would want. I would prefer to go to like, can we get less sweet? You know? RY8, I feel like is too far away. To me, like RY8 is like Soho, I guess. Honestly, like the RY4s are already too sweet. You know, a little bit less sweet and it would be perfect for me. No, I mean, it's normal. I don't really understand it, you know. I just like how they taste, you know what I mean? Racing on the parkway. Yeah, but that explains it. I mean, if you want, I'll zoom in so you can screenshot this and read it later. It is just AI. But yeah, there's that. And if you like blue, there's that. And then there's this one with the summary. And if you like it with blue, there's that. Good to go. But yeah, essentially that. I mean, it's not real if I remember correctly, but whatever. I feel like this is on the realm, but the fact that it has such an authentic kind of pipe tobacco in there, it, kind of should be included. I just love that. I mean, I might readjust it just for the simple fact that it's kind of a cheat code. There is like Tobacco Castle, which I really want to include from chefs. But you can't get it anymore. So like, I don't want to be that guy. Alright, so how many tiers do we have left? We have 2. 6. So it's gonna have to be Favora. Let me do a quick rundown of flavor list. Let's do tobacco full. Let me make sure. Alright. Alright, let's see if there's. I'm just gonna assume it's in Aware. I don't think there's anything here. And I don't think that there's nothing really hidden. You know what I mean? The only ones that would be hidden would be like Flavor West, Mullenberry, maybe Noms or anything like that. Noms is not terrible, but I don't think it's my top 10. Now we're at the smallest of the small. But then it's purely up to Favora. So let's just make sure. So first, just off the bat, I like native, but I think I like native better than sweet and smoky. Did I lock you? Unlock. Thank you. I don't know how I locked you, so we're gonna move you down. Right now, we're just gonna copy you, delete you. Okay. So I think this is good. I might switch Favora mild. Yeah. Yeah, mild's better. Because it doesn't have the what the heck are you doing over there? Bro. Get there we go. Alright. So Favora mild I think is number 1. Native or Burley or Cavendish? I can't lie. I like the like pipey like nature of native. Yeah, like it's got the ash and then leather. Like, yeah, sign me up. Um, where? I think. I mean, I don't see. The thing is, like, all right. Remember, this is my list. Okay, I don't want to hear none of your shit. Okay. Uh, I don't think how I'm gonna rank Favora here. Like anyone in the world is gonna agree with. Okay. So all you sweet and smoky little sausage link lovers, okay, get off me. Okay, I got miled up in number one. That already pisses you off, I know, but whatever. Okay, so screw you guys. I'm going home with native. Okay, okay, go cry. I like it. It reminds me of being in the woods. It reminds me of what it would be like if I like somehow smoked a tree. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but it just reminds me of nature. It's got a woodsy. It said leather. I don't. In the single flavor test, I can see it, but it kind of gets masked. It's more kind of like a really good pipe tobacco with a delicious kind of ashy smokiness to it, and like I said, it has an earthy. Even the smell. Yeah. Now, which one am I gonna eliminate? Because I mean, we gotta have. These are not going anywhere. I like them, and then these are not going anywhere. I like them. So, I mean, we kind of have space for Virginia. I mean, vanilla. All right, buddy. Come on down. And we put for sweet and smoky. Then here. Oh no, did I just lose it? What did I paste? No, that one's good. It's sweet and smoky. Cavendish. Vanilla. Oh man. Red Burley. I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry, it's my list. Screw you. You know what? Screw you. You know what? Everyone's on there. Okay, Favora, Vanilla, Favora, Red Burley, Favora. Cave. Trying to always remember how to spell Cavendish, damn it. Yes, Cavendish. Okay. Cavendish. Where are you? Where'd you go? I'm playing. Can you fit in there? Cavendish. Alright. Alright. You know what? We have space. So this is all right. So this is the list, right? But that's no fun. That's no fun. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it top math. Okay, so let's go. So Favora is number one. I think we can do that. All right, we're gonna do a little shuffle here. I don't know why I did it this way. This is the hardest way to do that. We're not. AM4A. All right, that looks good. Oh. Vanilla. Let's just keep the caps on. Vanilla. Then we'll go. This is so hard. The Burley or the Cavendish. Burley. Then we'll go. Native. No. FP Virginia. Then 8 Aurora, Virginia. Then 9 Aurora Native. This list has gone all over the place, right? So now Virginias are gone. Sweet and Smoky's there. This doesn't math up. You're making me upset. What? 12. Now your unlucky number. And that's not cool. Can't end on 13. What is it, Jason? All right, so let's see this. So the mile gotta have that. I think this. I don't. All right, my top 4 makes me really happy. I don't know if I want my vanilla that high. It just doesn't seem right. It doesn't seem like, oh yeah, vanilla, tobacco, Favora, top 5. You know what I mean? Doesn't seem right. You need to eliminate additives from backos. Oh, thanks for joining, Mike. I'm glad you're here. This is the most entertaining part, so you didn't miss out. This is where I struggle. What happened to my page? What are you doing? Just do it, okay? Just be there, okay? Get your life together. You know what I'm doing here. So, like, just chill out, okay? There you go. Does that make you happy? Right there, okay? Do I eliminate? I mean, can I get it down to a top 10? And if I eliminate additives, then that eliminates Sweet and Smoky. Oh gosh, Sweet and Smoky is gone. And then the entire For Pipe series is gone. I mean, technically for I can't put that up there. Don't make me do it. But then you see how Native went from 5 to 10? You see what I'm saying? Like, something ain't right. First off, it doesn't. The math here is clearly wrong. All right, so we're at 12. Yeah, our wife, um, that was Google. I mean, it's not too crazy. I said what it was before I Googled it because I didn't really know, and I was right. It's just the refine process is more. The more you refine in the process, the Ruan process or whatever, it makes it smoother and sweeter. That's it. So like 2, 4, 8. Who do we appreciate? Sweetness, sweetness, something like that. I don't know. The AI got a little weird at the end. I don't know what the chant was about, but essentially, yeah. Now I'm trying not to have an aneurysm as I try to do this. I think this is good, but I'm gonna mix it all up. You know what? I'm gonna mix it all up. I'm gonna mix it all up. There it goes. At least it happened here. Native, where did you go? Why? Where did you go? Native, what happened? How did I get talked out of it? Wait, what just? We're missing the cave in the dish. Oh my god, we're back up to 13. No, we're eliminating stuff. I'm keeping the burley over to Cavendish. Okay? And I'm gonna take. I might stop there. I kind of want to take off 2 just to get to 10. Um, but like I'll be honest, after the top 4, it's kind of like, what day is it? You know what I mean? Um, I think this is good though. Yeah, you're late. You're late, but um, hmm, to get to the top 10, I would have to eliminate these 2. I could eliminate the Black Fire. I don't feel good about eliminating this. I'd rather do this. Honestly, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. So, honorable mentions. There you go. They've already been mentioned. 10. Now, does Cavendish make it in? Does it beat any of these flavors? You know, that's how I'm doing it. Like, I think this is. I think this is it. I think this is the. You know, after 4. Actually, after 5. Honestly, it's kind of like pretty tough. I did mention all of my like legit favorites. I mean, there is other ones, um, like Curd in Kentucky. Dog crazy. Yeah. No, I redid it. See, if you go here, oh, it already ended. It already ended. There's no upcoming events. Oh my gosh, we gotta create that now. Dun, 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 dun. What? Our truth is bad. Oh, Linda, can you do cakes next week? Oh, I forgot to put the. Boom. There you go. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that would. Yeah. Hold. All right. So you heard it. If Linda can do Saturday, we'll do cakes on Saturday. If not, it'll be a surprise. No, it won't. There's a poll that was up on Facebook, in Wayne's group, and you can vote on that still, I think. But the votes went through, and yeah, so I will do those. Can't remember what they are, honestly. What was it like? I can't remember. What is the dog barking at? Where do you find the poll? Here they are. Custard with Linda. My favorite recipes. Top 10 from brands. Cuban barley tartary. It's pretty much just custard. Damn. There might be a few episodes I have to force this up to. What was the last bowl? I feel like I'm forgetting one. Yeah, it's just custard. But there you go. I'm gonna head out. I'm hungry. The dog's going crazy upstairs. Anyways, I think that's it. I think this is it. I'm happy with that one. You could literally switch any of these. Be okay. These, probably not. But you could have any of these number one. Be okay with it. But anyways, don't forget the EOR mix-along is toffee. Don't forget to do that. Link is currently in chat. If you're watching the replay, you can watch now and look, and I posted it twice for you. The pinned link always has a link to our personal Facebook, DTV and TMA, the Mixer's Almanac. I guess we'll just always call it the Mixer's Almanac. That we can switch it to the monkeys if we want, I'm sure. Be our 100th follower if you want. We also have the Discord link. The Discord links always change every 7 days because I don't know, that's what they do, but you can come join DTV and TMA's Taco and Alien Cantina. That is in every week I post a fresh link, so feel free to go in there, and that's where you can find out when I'm actually going live. And if you like what you see, you can always either Venmo me, or if I can find it, because that wasn't what I wanted to click, the Patron. All three of those are pinned in the comments. And as I said earlier, we're gonna have that Quince. Quince is going to be this Wednesday. And that's that. Music today, as always, is by Zigzag. And this song specifically is Blue Dream. But anyways, y'all have a great rest of your weekend. I'll see ya. Y'all have a good night. Stay safe. Drink your vitamins, and eat your pill. No, eat your veggies. And read a book, or at least the bottom part of Sports Center. Bye-bye.
I wonder what you would do if you had the power to dream at night any dream you wanted to dream.